As China strengthens its ties with Russia and Belarus, the European Union is reconsidering its relationship with Beijing, raising concerns over a potential rising threat. A joint military exercise in Belarus, involving Chinese and Belarusian forces, has heightened European anxiety. The exercise, dubbed Eagle Assault, took place just 5 kilometers from the Polish border, symbolizing China's bolstering of military connections with Belarus, a close ally of Russia in its conflict with Ukraine. A Polish official commented on the situation, pointing out the misinterpretation of European efforts to pressure China into influencing Belarus. Instead of diplomatic pressure, China sent its army to participate in military drills with Belarus. This move is perceived as China's growing alignment with Europe's adversaries, stirring security concerns across the continent. Belarus, already a member of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, showcased its military ties with Beijing through this exercise, reinforcing the notion of a burgeoning Eurasian axis. NATO has labeled China as a key supporter of Russia's war against Ukraine, noting Beijing's no limits partnership with Moscow and its substantial support for Russia's defense industry. Although China insists on maintaining normal trade relations with Russia and controlling the export of dual-use equipment, the symbolic implications of the joint exercise in Belarus are undeniable. NATO views this as a warning shot, reflecting China's increasing comfort in supporting Russia despite European objections. The European Union, traditionally less hawkish towards China than NATO, is now grappling with the implications of Beijing's support for Moscow. Despite China's claims of neutrality in the Ukraine conflict, many EU officials believe Beijing is firmly in Russia's corner. This shift in perception is bolstered by China's Eurasian envoy, Li Hui, who recently conveyed Russian talking points in Brussels, suggesting Ukraine's inevitable defeat and urging Europe to acknowledge this reality. The EU's frustration with China's ongoing support for Russia was further amplified by President Emmanuel Macron and Chancellor Olaf Scholz's failed attempts to engage Beijing in a peace initiative. Despite Xi Jinping's promises, China's actions, including its alternative peace proposal promoting Russia's security claims, have only deepened European skepticism. This growing tension has led to the breaking of taboos within the EU, with Chinese firms now being blacklisted for aiding Russia. This shift in policy marks a significant hardening of the EU's stance towards China. Meanwhile, Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban's recent peace mission, which included stops in Kyiv, Moscow and Beijing, has further complicated the EU's unified approach to China, exposing deep divisions within the bloc.